And welcome back, everybody. This is Nightsaber Z42 playing Song of the Deep. Now, this should be the last episode with no audio. Sorry, last 4 videos have not had any audio due to mechanical error of some sort, technical difficulties or whatever. And I am determined to make the next episode even better. But this is going to be the long one. So I went back up and got the chest. All you have to do is use the ice shot to flip it over, make it buoyant, and it'll flip over, and then you can get it from there. We still have no means to get through the glass, unfortunately, so I can't go through there. So the only thing that's left for us to do is to keep exploring. We need to go to the right side. But of course, there's a big giant gate right here, which we can't get to, except for on the other side. We can't open it until from the other side. So, what we need to do, we need to go down. Down, down, baby, bump it up. Okay, so here we go. Ice beam, break through the pillars. It's pretty nice. And boom, look at that. We're trapped. The rock fell. That's pretty cool. And there's also some exhaust going on right here, which means it's probably like something secretly hidden there. So there we go. We got ourselves a secret passage, which we can get to the treasure. So there we go. We got 3 coins for that. 3 whole coins. I'm going to be rich. Okay. So there's a wall, metal wall right there. There's a metal wall right there. And there's also a gate. And then, of course, there's some jellyfish coming out to play. Play we shall. We're going to beat them up. Okay. So we're going to instantly beat that guy with a charged claw shot. And there's also another treasure chest right there that's flipped upside down. This chain actually opens up a gate that I didn't notice right there. You can see it now, maybe. No, it's still turned upside down. Okay. Well, anyways, I'm going to get this treasure chest. I guess that gate just stays open for quite a long time. And we got ourselves a ruby. It's like, wow, they really put a really high value item right there out in the open. I mean, it's not that much hidden behind anything, but still, whatever. I'll probably to you. Okay, so now you can see the gate right there. So right underneath that gate is another metal wall, which we'll need to destroy. Of course, but how do we do that? How do we destroy metal walls? I don't see any mines. Well, there's a pretty simple way. But first, we're going to defeat the jellyfish. There we go. And some spooky, scary fish. Hate those fish. Hate their little bomb shots. Double bomb shots or whatever. Okay. There's another one of these sonic or whatever thingies. Okay, this one is a little bit different. This one, makes the no, okay, that's the same one. Okay. That's the different one. The one on the left. Oh, I was for sure that she was going to say something. Okay, so you can open up the gate here, and he's going to charge at you. And charging will actually destroy those middle walls, surprisingly enough. Didn't explain that, but hey, that's what happens. So he's going to come charging out of there eventually. There we go. So we need to position ourselves right in front of the gate. Now, there's also a way to tell when he's about to start. So, notice how when I move, he kind of moves to look at me. Once the bubbles stop forming around him, that's when he will not track you anymore. So as soon as the bubbles stop, you can move away. So I got 2 of them. I got the treasure and I also got the lever. I thought that would be enough, but it's not. So get the treasure. And of course I'm like, you know what? You're going to die, son. We'll just kill you. So of course I unwittingly tried to destroy him. Of course, you can see me charging up my shot there for a 1-hit KO. And finally, he opens up. Boom, I killed him. I'm like, wait, there's another one. Okay, so you got to open up that gate while he's charging at you. So he'll destroy the metal wall. Of course, he decided to charge me when the gate was still closed. So now I got to wait for him all over again. And I got to reposition myself so he can actually see me and still come out. Okay, so there we go. That should work. There we go. I knew I could do it. Okay, open up the gate. Let him come charging at me. Just gonna sit right here. And he's going to miss. I got a feeling. Yep, he missed. Because I was being stupid. Okay, so that means I got to make him charge up again. Of course, he doesn't want to charge. Now he doesn't want to charge. Okay. So there we go. I'm just going to take one for the team and destroy that. And of course, the gate closes as soon as that happens. So I'm like, okay, so now I want to destroy him so he's not much of a problem. Of course, what I don't realize is he has to actually hit something to open up his backside. And I guess that chain was not enough. So took me a while to figure this out. And my dog is barking for some reason. I don't know why she's barking. Of course, a little dink like that's not going to make him open up. So eventually, I might get to kill him. Took a hit. Still nothing. Doesn't open up his backside. Okay, by this point, I'm like ready to just go ahead and open up. So open that up. Go ahead. Get through the gate. Everything will be fine. Yeah. Okay. So this is an interesting part. This is going to be an interesting series of puzzles. So here we have a turbine or a fan. Okay, that one that I just went through was not electrical, but this one is. Giant turbines below the city provided a seemingly limitless source of power, but even the Fomori had never attempted to navigate through the electrified blades. Okay, so it's electrical, it'll damage you, and yeah, so you can't touch the blades. But I did get the switch there, so I opened up whatever was that needed to be opened. Got my treasure, save, and heal up. Maren passed by a broken diving bell. She wondered if it had once been automated, like the Sentinels. Maybe the Fomori had used them to safely navigate the turbines. Excuse me. Yeah, maybe, but maybe not. Okay, was checking for secret patches there just in case. There is a chained up treasure chest. Yeah, right there. Of course, there's a turbine. You can see the turbines up above. As well as some enemies. That one spews out little tiny ones. Or actually, all of them should, yeah. Which I don't really care for. But oh well, they're pretty easy to kill if you charge up your shot. You can one-shot them or two-shot them with a regular shot. Fortunately, when you do a charge shot, it doesn't like rip through the little ones as well. Sadly enough. I wish it did. That would make things a lot easier. Okay, so there's a metal wall right there that goes up into some treasure. And that's some tine right here. So really, there isn't a mine close by in a convenient way. And this turbine, or this blade, the turbine blades are going by themselves. The city was full of moving gears, strange contraptions, and deadly traps, but there was no sign of the Fomori themselves. So I got pretty lucky and clipped right through the blade there. So destroy the wall, make this buoyant so you can get this over the ledge here, and then push this, and this is going to act as the mine to get us through the metal walls. Oh man, sorry. This is the 4th episode I've done with no audio, so it's like I'm ready for something else. Okay, so eventually the freeze effect will wear off, and then I'll just push it right out through. And of course, I'm in a different section of the turbine, and look, it doesn't go down because of water physics and stuff. Instead, it's going to go down to the electrical field and then detonate on its own, thus producing another mine and starting all over. Okay, so still nothing. So what we need to do, and I just decided to suck up and navigate the whole freezing to get it up over the ledge. I could just carry it up over the edge. We're going to freeze it, but we're going to freeze it once inside the section of the turbine, and I did it the wrong way still, and you'll see why. See, it wants to leave, but it doesn't because there's a ledge right there that prevents it from going back in. So you can see that it's just going to keep going around and around, and eventually the freeze effect will stop, and then it's just going to hit the electrical field, and then it's going to explode, and then we're going to have to start all over again. Okay, so that's two things that we've taken care of. Two different ways we've gotten, and for some reason I didn't want to. Yeah, there we go. It's popping up now. So that's two different ways, and none of them worked. So the third way is going to have to be a combination, but this time, when we freeze it and push it, we're going to go into the same section as the mine. Of course, it wants to float up, but we're caught up in its way. So what we're going to try and do is we're going to try and switch spots, but it's kind of impossible because you can see that the bottom part of the turbine is actually smaller than both of the objects put together. And of course I managed to do it, but then it got flipped around and it didn't work out so well. So here it kind of worked itself out. It just floated and we switched spots, and then I just went ahead and pushed it on through. Of course I can take the easy way out and get that metal one, but you know what? I'm going to go the distance like in Hercules. I will find my way. I can go the distance. And I want to get this treasure chest right here because it's like the most difficult one. It's the furthest one. It's not difficult, it's the furthest one. So we're going to go ahead and detonate the mine right next to the chest. Then everything will be all good. There we go. Emerald. Okay, 100. That's good. I mean, the amount of time I spent in doing that it's okay. I can live with it. Okay. So, now we get to do that again. Except this time we'll just go ahead and detonate it on the first metal wall. Okay. So go ahead and lift this over the edge. Make it freeze and go in the same section. Step 2 is done. Didn't get the switch, but I did manage to get it to float on out. Of course, it won't stay floating forever. Of course, there it goes. It's gonna go down. When I get to it, oh, look at that pro shot, and yeah, almost trapped it in there. But that's okay. It's just gonna float out because I have direct control over this turbine. So there you go. And we're gonna make it detonate it right against the metal wall. And I was like, oh crap, it's gonna be too far away. But nope, it was just the right distance. Pull it off, and we get 75. There we go. There we go. Got 175 for the treasure in this area. Okay. But that's not actually it yet. That's not the big puzzle. The big puzzle is like right here. So half of the turbine is electrified and the other half is not. So that gives us 4 sections of electrified and 4 sections of unelectrified. Excuse me. Of course, we can't take the mine through here anyways. But as you'll see later on, they're going to do the same thing where we actually have to navigate a mine through, and it's gonna suck. Like, pretty bad. But first, we gotta battle. We gotta fight all the fish. Aquaman would probably hate us right now. Who knows? Maybe Aquaman is Mary's father. That'd be pretty sweet, in my opinion. Okay, so 2 sections of unelectrified sections or whatever. I just repeated the same thing, and of course, I haven't really made a dent inside the map yet. The tricky part is getting that one to move. But I, of course, decided to go ahead and get the treasure first. I got a time collector. And hit the switch, too. And the switch actually turns the turbine, the one on the right. So, luckily, it all turned out pretty well because it's almost in sync. So the 2 unelectrified sections are almost in sync to each other. So when they actually pass each other, it's almost direct. It's almost symmetrical. It's not quite symmetrical, but hey, it worked for our cause, and it worked. So we've got a white beam here, save point, some more electrical turbines, and a narrow passage. Of course, the mine is right there. It's not going to do anything. I thought my sonar might have maybe switched the switch, but it doesn't work like that. So what you got to do, get out of your submarine. You can see that there's electrified currents right there. But first, I'm going to get the treasure chest because treasure is more important than anything else in the entire world. Okay, so the head is right there. It's just going to keep going up. And I got a little bit too close because I couldn't see where the electricity was, and I died. So I got to do that again. So first treasure chest, then head. There we go. First treasure chest. Get my 50 G's, 50 gold. Okay, try not to get too close. And by the time the head falls to the ground, you will have approximately 3 seconds before the electricity starts up again. I counted. So there we go. I had plenty of time to get it and then make my way back. Okay, shoot the head through. And come on down with the head. Put the switch in. Now, we're going to push this through. I was like, surprising that it hasn't detonated yet. But we're going to use it to push the electrified turbine to a safe spot, like that. Man, I just realized I'm getting tired. And it's like 2 o'clock. Yep, phone. Okay, so we want to carry the bomb up one more time so we can finish pushing the mine the rest of the way. Or the turbine the rest of the way. But, as you may have noticed, the white beam, we could actually block it with our submarine. So what if we got the mine through the other side without it exploding? Well, let's find out. So there it goes. It's through the white beam. I can take this on up. And what do you use it for? What do you use this mine for? Well, not a whole lot, to be honest. What I tell you, what we'll do is we're going to push it through. Right here. Okay, here's another puzzle. Electrical turbine with mines. They're going to blow up. And I'm like, oh, save my mine. Save my mine. Where is my mine? The defenses continue to wage an all-out assault against Marin and her tiny submarine. But despite the impossible odds, Marin pressed on, ever hopeful that she was getting closer to her father. Okay, so jellyfish are coming out. We're going to kill them. We need that chain to remain open. So we have access to the gate down below. And to do that, what we have to do... So I guess what we're going to do is take this mine on down, even though we don't need it. For some reason, the game spawns in safe mines. Okay, so we open that up. And I'm like, okay, so will the unexploded ones come through? Because I thought that the gate would stay. It doesn't stay. But now you can see that we have some safe mines dropping down instead of the unsafe ones, the exploding ones. I don't know why. I think it's because maybe the electrified field is off camera or off the screen, and then we get to see the after effects or whatever. Just that's my train of thought. Okay. So there's mine and there's a mine spawner. So there we go. Good. Now what we have to do is actually get the mines to detonate next to the switch. Of course, that in no way is an easy task. I think I try a variety of different ways. Like, there you go. I think I tried to see like where it would end up if I started on a corner or something like that. Get some more time. Of course, there's treasure right there, and there's also a metal wall right underneath it. So you have to detonate it while it's underneath. Of course, that didn't work out this time. That was way too soon for that to work out. Of course, I opened it, but I blew myself up. So what the heck? Now I have to start all over again. Which means I gotta come all the way up here. Get my treasure chest. Get my 50 gold. Get the head for the statue. Yeah, Didn't really like that very much, dying and having to start all over. Kind of wish the game automatically saved for you, I guess. But that's the thing that's pretty much only common in RPGs, I think, right? Okay, take the head back to the statue. Okay, it's gonna float on up. Sorry for that pause. It's like I almost fell asleep there. The silence makes me want to go to sleep and take a nap. Oh, look at that. Got caught in the beam. Okay, let's wait for a new one. It's like everybody in this house is sleeping. The cat, dog. I am almost falling asleep. It's like I need the noise to keep me up or something, but... Okay, that's going through. And we still need a way to get that turbine up. Of course, I did save right there, so that's something going for me. Okay, get another mine. Finish the job. Okay, it's pushing, and there we go. We have a safe passage through the turbine now. So we'll just go ahead and push it all the way through. And here we go, another fight. Mines are falling. I'm not gonna bother reading that again. But we'll just fight here. Fight the jellyfish and the fish and whatnot. Then, of course, we've got two mines. Two safe mines right there. So I think I was just going for a spin. Realized there was nothing down there. So we're just going to keep going. Up and around. Okay, make sure that I have access to get out if I should perish along the way. Though what I should have done was get to the safe point, but I'm not sure if I did or not. Probably did. Okay, mine spawner. Mines are stuck here. Of course, that's not going to work because it's too close. What you have to do is actually start it over here. And then the explosion should carry off to the switch. That was a theory in practice, but not quite. Needed to detonate it sooner. That should work. Okay. Gonna keep trying. That's pretty much all there is to do that's left here. Is get the two switches. Okay, got one switch taken care of. Now for the other one. This one is a little bit trickier to determine where it will end up when it explodes. Okay. That one was a little bit too soon. And I didn't even get the the passage underneath. So it's like, okay, why don't we just stay for a while? Okay, still sending mines all the way through, up and around. One of these is gonna work, I tell you, I promise you. It's just a matter of which one. Okay, this one should detonate the one nope, not even the one on the bottom. Excuse me. So now I'm testing different distances to see which one gets the closest to it actually being right there. Almost got it. Need to start a little bit later. Okay, so this might work. No, still didn't work. Okay. Maybe that one will work. Let's go and find out. Oh, wait. This is the regular one. Okay, this one should work. Boom. There we go. Right underneath. Got my 50 coins or whatever. Okay, now we got to do the other switch. The real switch. So, detonate it prematurely. Or start the destination sequence prematurely. And see where that goes. Ow. My ring just fell on my head. Okay. Maybe right here. Nope, not there either. All right. Detonate. Right over the wall, please. There we go. Finally got it. Get the switch. Hey, we can move on. There's boxes and some more smog or whatever. Schmaug. Destination of Schmaug. Anyways, there's some sparkling stuff over here too, which I can sort of get. I'm not sure if I got it, but hey, more coins. And look, there's a Mr. Krabs. So let's go ahead and buy a ton of upgrades. Time recycler. We're gonna get the not the ice shield. Whatever's next in the generic field. Oh, yeah, this is me reading what the new stuff does. Like the new upgrades do. Because I got a new ability in the last episode. Okay, so we're going for time recycler. I'm going for a repair bay. And I don't have quite enough to get the time charger. Still missing a few time or whatever. Okay. There was yet another diving bell. From what we had, must have had to use them for transportation. Mary knew it was wishful thinking, but the idea still gave her hope that her dad must have used one. And this is where I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. So thank you guys so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Check the description for my Facebook and Twitter information. While you're at it, give this video a huge thumbs up to support the series. And subscribe if you would like to see more. I will see you guys in the next video.